Good morning, dear friends. Welcome to my Drive Talk this morning. Drive Talk is a program that I launched while driving in the morning, going to work, driving off my wife to work, and I use the time to talk about very important issues as it arises. Today, the Drive Talk is about the Liberian scenario, and we are expecting 2023 for a very crucial presidential election in Liberia that would determine the future of our nation after post-war Liberia and the uphold of the international community development assistance to Liberia and reconstruction. Almost $16 billion was given to Liberia. And after 12 years of 20,000 United Nations troops to protect the government of Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, the nation still look like it's just starting from all over, because what Liberians not realizing or recognizing about our nation is the high illiteracy rate in our nation has affected every quarters of Liberia. High rate of illiteracy. So for that reason, our president can come with all of the best ideas. Who going to battle idea? Who going to administer it? What are the qualified people trained in various areas in government's functionaries? The era of the economy, the era of electrical engineering, mechanical engineering, civil engineering, or the hospitals, qualified medical doctors, surgeons. All of these things, we have all that money. JFK still standing there lying in ruins and doesn't even have 200 beds as of 2017 and 18 when I was in Liberia. They never had even 200 beds in one of West Africa's biggest medical center. Everyone comfortable to fly to Ghana, to Kolebu Hospital, because people prefer to take the money for themselves rather than putting it into the people. So now that God has presented us with a former vice president for 12 years and so many years of experience and very sound Liberian, what they call it, important, or what they call Buaka. What we refer to Buaka, and one of the nation's greatest psychologists or greatest statement. That's an appropriate word. Statement. One of Liberia, among Liberian greatest statement. Then we have Alexander Cumming, who accomplished a Liberian that accomplished one of the greatest, leadership role with one of the world's largest company, Coca-Cola. People call him Coca-Cola seller, but Alexander Cumming is more than Coca-Cola seller. We're talking about where Alexander Cummings took Coca-Cola from and where he left it. And that's what we don't have. The only opportunity we have for Liberia was William R. Tolbert. Tolbert took Liberia from where he met it when Tottenham passed away. And in the middle of it, he got killed. And then Liberian fell into the greatest ruins or destruction of the very little human resource that we had you know, and those human resource was replaced by 7 warring factions from 1990 to 2003. And those who fought the war never had access to education, they never had access to parenting, and grew up no access to educational system, nothing. But yet and still, everyone wanted the biggest job. That's why I brought Liberia to a standstill. A nation of people, 90% of the people who has been institutionalized, which means a social disorder that has affected 90% of Liberians. And for that reason, you cannot get anything good out of the country. So now is the time that we select the 2 people and begin working, doing our underground work to push them. We already have a political activists who are opting for good governance and directly threatening that if we put them there, if they don't do the right thing, they will face the wrath of the people. But finally, as I come this morning, I am calling on Cummings as much and Boaka, Joseph Boaka, as much as I endorse them. The paramount importance of Liberia right now is to cleanse the nation of innocent blood. Too many blood are wasted in our nation, and the country founded on Christian principle later on turned to a religious principle to accommodate other religious bodies like Muslim and Islam and others. Yeah, it's acceptable. We all live, we all are Liberian. So I come by this morning to tell us it's good to run our mouths about Liberia, but it needs to begin the work. We need to start working. We need to start conscientizing our people. People who got money, you need to put the money out there for national awareness. Liberia is a 90% illiteracy rate, so we need to get the message to our people in the very vernacular, the very languages, dialects that they understand. Ellen was able to put internet all over Liberia radio station. Good enough. Those radio stations can be pre-financed by government to have very radio program in our dialect to explain to our people why it's important that we have the 2 people. And you know, we gotta go away from the few corporate politics to genuine politics. People who the international community will be willing to work with so that we can help develop strong institution, educational institution, build a strong economy for that country, and then send Liberians to train. Like University of Liberia not teaching nothing, because if they are teaching something, it will come out of the people. Or maybe the issue of corruption has taken over the better side of every Liberian. I want to thank you for listening to this program this morning. May you keep tuning in. And as I give my pieces of advice, that will begin to start the work, the groundwork. The groundwork is to get to the people and get the right messages to them. Because people are fooling them. They are carried away by a syringe and motorbike and all kind of crazy stuff. We need to tell the people the right thing, what they need to know before 2023. God bless you and have a blessed day.